Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cyber Gamer Seagate Firecuda Cup. Tonight, my name is Nutters. I'm being joined by the amazing Flying Finn. We've got some excellent games on our hands tonight. Starting off, we've got Masterminds taking on Scylla. Finn, are you looking forward to this one?
I am. I think this is going to be quite an interesting series. We've got two teams that are struggling a little bit at the moment, and it's a fantastic opportunity for them to be able to pick up a win. We're straight away into it here in game number 1 of the series tonight then. And so far it's Masterminds just moving forwards. Nerd trying to bring it down. Nobody is there for it as now CJM will return it for Scylla. Stolen by Requiem though. And Nerd going to go for a shot on target straight away. 15 seconds into this match and Masterminds have already found the back of the net.
Yeah, Requiem filling in for, I believe it would be Sanaya's today. Obviously he's here trying to help out, and Nerd getting that first goal early, giving Masterminds that early lead. And I'd just like to point out that obviously the winner of this just cements themselves that guaranteed one slot higher, obviously, than the loser of this, as both of these teams are sitting quite low on the table. Both, I believe, tied for around about that 8th, 7th, 8th spot. So, you know, we're going to be seeing quite a tight game, I'd like to say. I'm going to probably say, it was obviously we didn't get any predictions in, but I'd like to say I think Masterminds might even 3-0 clean sweep this. But Lewis is going to get a shot on there, but Kami able to actually come back, take it off the backboard and knock that one away. Requiem on the back wall, able to get onto that, plays it up for Nerd, who drops it central. This is easy enough for a shot for Lewis, and that will be Scylla getting one back straight away.
Very nice shot there by Lewis. Just Masterminds weren't able to get a really nice clearance. They've got two members back there on the goal line. Kami can't get to it. Requiem neither. It was just a very well-positioned shot by Lewis. Very well deserved. So Scylla, as you said, bringing it back to 1-1 with not even a minute into this match. Looking to see what they're going to be able to do now, Scylla. Back at level pegging. It's going to go down to Mastermind's end, but Requiem with a big clearance down the field. Desu's going up for it, but he can't get it. Neither can Lewis. Got to be careful now. Nerd setting it up. CJM is waiting for it. It's going to be a backboard play. Nerd is there, but he can't get the touch. Lewis coming through. Gets it past one. Looking for the second shot. He's going to put it into the corner. It's a set up there. CJM coming through, and Scylla very nicely done there to be able to pick up the second goal for them this match.
That was a lovely touch from Lewis. He pops it over Kami, and it bounces nicely out of the corner. That could have gone either way. It could have ended up going back towards Scylla's goal, but luckily it falls central, and CJM is able to finish that one and give Scylla a nice early lead. Only a minute 15 played. Ball going high off the kickoff. Kami is up for this, but both players whiffing on that one. Requiem coming through. Gets barely the slightest of touches. Nerd and Kami, slight miscommunication there. Avoids both of them going for the ball, but in the end leads to neither of them going for it. And that does mean that Masterminds possibly missed out on an open net. CJM now going to be dribbling this one away. He is on this ball. He's trying to get it over towards Desu, but challenge comes in from Requiem. Dropped in by Desu. That's on target, but Nerd comes across. Makes a lovely save just to avoid that lead getting extended any further. Requiem can't get on that one, and Kami is able to clear it up to him. Requiem still not able to get a second touch here as it does drop, but CJM whiffs on that one. Desu on the line makes the save off Kami's shot. And Mastermind's just really trying to load some pressure on.
Yeah, they're trying to get it, but very nicely done there by Desu to be able to move across. And now Scylla looking forward. Lewis will put it down there, but it's found by Nerd. High ball down the field. CJM does well. He's looking for the clearance through the corner. Lewis gets onto that one as well. So it's going to get past one. Requiem, though, however, will get to it first. Lewis just a little bit too far forwards. Has to wait for a big pinch there coming out from Nerd. Very dangerous ball. Will be cleared out though. Desu now going to try to drop it for Lewis, but he's only set it up for Kami. Kami with a second touch. Lewis, very quick reflexes there to be able to save that ball. Ball coming down. They won't be able to get that one though, and Requiem going to find the equalizer now for Masterminds. It's just putting the pressure on so heavily onto Scylla that they got all three players in the net. They couldn't get themselves into a position to be able to save it.
That initial save from Lewis was absolutely gorgeous. I believe that if the second touch didn't come in from Kami, I think Lewis would have been beaten as it would have been going a bit higher, but he did get the first touch, unluckily not able to make the save on that second shot. Now Requiem taking this one up. He gets the second touch onto the crossbar. Desu to get it cleared out for Scylla, and now this is a good chance. Lewis putting this one on target. Nerd gets across, makes the save. CJM knocking this back central, but Kami is in there. He's able to knock this one forward. Desu getting back. He's going to be taking this one forward. Can't get the second touch. Requiem beats him to this, and Lewis should be able to get this one out of the corner, take this away quite nicely, but ends up playing it straight to Kami, who drops it central. Desu goes up. Lewis will follow it, but Nobody to touch that. CJM comes through. That should be a goal. And it is.
Yeah, open net there for CJM. I think almost Lewis, it was a very optimistic opportunity for him to be able to go for that ball. In the end, a bit of a fake out. CJM will pick up the goal. They get the lead back once again, Scylla. So if they're going to be able to hold on to it this time, they would really love to get themselves a second goal, just solidify themselves into the match. It's only a minute 45 to go, so there's not too much time for either team to really get anything else. As Nerd going to put that down the field. Lewis does everything he needs to, just takes it away from the goals into the corner. Requiem going to go through the corner, putting it in. CJM now trying to get the clearance, gets it past one, not quite. Nerd coming through very nicely, but Desu is there. The touch wasn't effective. Requiem with the center. Very good shot there by Desu to get it out of there, but Cami now we turn it down the field. It's going to come off the backboard. CJM will meet it down on the rebound. Gets rid of Cami as well, so it's 3-on-2 for a moment. Lewis going to try to set something up. It's a high ball down into the Masterminds corner. Requiem, however, that's on target. There's no one back for Scylla. It's just a silly mistake there. They had everything going for them, and nobody stayed back.
Did you say that that was just a Scylla mistake? Or did I mishear you? Or am I just having a very nice pun day for this evening? But right now, the score is back at 3-all. Scylla tied up with Masterminds. It's just going back and forth at the moment. CJM able to play that one out to the side. Desu whiffs on that. CJM going to be able to bring it down. Gets the pop over Requiem to start. Kami doesn't go forwards, but does get just enough momentum to stop that shot from Lewis going in. Kami's now trying to follow this one up, but Desu is there. Desu's going to try and pop this one on target. It's going to be Lewis to go up off the backboard, but Nerd with a lovely clear away. He's going to get in on this. He gets it over the top, but it's just wide. Desu got to follow it up onto the wall, try and clear this away. Gets just enough of a touch. Kami trying to knock this one central. Requiem comes through, hits it straight at CJM, who I believe was backwards, and Nerd just trying to keep this pressure mounting, trying to keep this on target. It's Kami with a shot. Lewis picks up his savior badge with that one. And Nerd just trying to absolutely unload on this net. And sadly, just not going in for Masterminds at the moment. Desu not able to get that one out. And Requiem's up. He gets the second touch. Can't get it in. And now Nerd can't put it on either. All these shots coming in. Lovely saves coming out from Scylla. Looks like we might be going to an overtime here, Finn.
Could possibly be. We go down into the last couple of seconds. No one's back there for Scylla. Got to be careful. Desu gets to it first, thankfully, but it's a center ball. Cami going to put it on target. He's picked it up on 0 seconds. Mastermind steal game number 1 out of nowhere.
That was absolutely lovely. Kami, just the angle from the edge of the box, beats CJM, beats Desu, beats Lewis, beats all three, and puts it in. Wins out the first game for Masterminds. Just outstanding, and Requiem already showing that he's doing quite well with this team, fitting in nicely. First time I've seen him playing with Masterminds, obviously, in the league. And I'd just like to mention that, obviously, whoever does happen to win this game will actually be winning their first game both throughout ESL and the Cybergamer League. So it's going to be an interesting one, but I think we might have a tight game on our hands here, Finn.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we saw that one. That went the entire 5 minutes, and at the last second, you know, just a second past regulation time, the winner came through. So, going to be a close one, absolutely. To see which team is going to be able to do anything. Scylla was so close to being able to get that match. It's a bit unfortunate that they weren't able to even just get it to overtime. But it's just, their rotations seem to be a little bit out of place at the moment. They're just struggling. Oh, that's a close one. Bouncing off Lewis's bonnet, but in the end it won't go in. It goes too high. No one from Masterminds is really able to rotate around enough. Desu trying to control it in the corner. It's not too much. Here we go. Requiem rolling along the wall. CJM trying to get out of there. Gets the touch. Very nice. Desu is there, but it's stolen by Cami. However, Lewis should be able to get it down the field. It's a very high, long clearance. In the end, Desu couldn't get the touch he was looking for. Looking to set it up in the center, but no one is there. He gives it over to Cami. Cami's going to take it down the field now. In the air. Gets it past 2. Nobody's in net. Nerd should have this one, and it's a straightforward goal there for Nerd, taking the lead in game number 2.
Yeah, starting this one out nicely. Just popped over the top by Kami. Waits for it to bounce off the back wall. Nerd just comes through. Pops that one top corner. Only 37 seconds being played so far as well. So we're seeing a lot of early goals so far in these series. We saw 3 in the first minute or so, obviously in that first match, but it's Lewis coming through, gets the shot on, but Nerd right back there, ready to get that save out. He's going to follow this one up as well, gets the touch away from CJM, Kami pops it up, Kami following it over, puts it on, but oh, it's off the crossbar, drops down, Requiem's there, gets the double touch, but right over the bar, doesn't manage to drop that one down. CJM to clear this one away, it'll be Kami Knocks it out to the side, but challenged by Dace, gets enough of a touch on that to take it away from him. Dropped central by Kami, and just nobody there. CJM comes through, but is challenged in the end. Both Requiem and Kami leaving that, but Kami has managed to pick up some boost. We'll be taking this one round. Requiem's back. Should be able to clear this off the backboard, and it's just looking a little bit tense for Masterminds at the moment. They're being put under a tiny bit of pressure, but still Scylla not getting the shots on.
No, indeed, but they're trying now at the moment. CJM putting a couple of nice shots in towards target. Can't quite get it now. Lewis will have a go. Kami, though, will put it back over the top of him. Taking it down the field now. Nobody's challenging just yet. Daesu will do so. Sort of squeezes out. CJM try and take it down the field. He's almost got to pass Requiem. Going to have a shot on target there. Pops high off Requiem. Here comes Lewis. On towards target. No, Kami with the save. It's still there, however. Nerd going to get it out into the corner. Lewis can't get the touch, and Daesu's gone out of position as a result. Down the field, CJM will make the stop. He's going to go after the ball. Gets the second touch. It wasn't really what he was looking for, and Daesu can't beat Kami to it either. Lewis will go up for that one, bringing it down, but it's straight to Kami. Looking for the center ball. CJM now. High ball in the center. Daesu looking for the touch. Couldn't get it. In the end, Nerd will be given the save and his savior badge already in this game. Lewis trying to get it out of there. Requiem with the steal. CJM now out to the wall. Lewis is there, but he won't get there quickly enough.
Oh, what an angle!
What was the angle?
That was absolutely gorgeous. He just pops this onto the backboard by Daesu and then just comes out, flips that one round the corner. And Kami with a lovely goal to double up that lead, brings it up to 2-0, and that was an absolute stunner. Nerd going for this kickoff. Requiem's going to challenge Daesu on the wall. Does just fly straight back over to the left side instead for Scylla. Not able to get back on it. Lewis is up, playing this one into the corner. It could drop nicely, but Requiem will just pop it back into the corner. Kami goes for the demo and just ends up sort of giving Lewis a slight love tap there. Nerd pinching this one away, and the Masterminds are on with a chance. Nerd goes up, and Requiem doesn't get it on target. Unlucky. Kami coming through, though. Gets the double touch, but neither of them on target. Daesu comes through and makes a lovely save. Just keeping Scylla back in this game.
Indeed, they're 2 goals down. They need to try to get something. They've been close a few times this match, but Daesu going up for a shot there, just not able to get it. It's really, you know, the little shots like that, they're not getting the 1%ers that they need to really get into this match at the moment. Unfortunately for them. Ball going to come down. There's a Nerd. It's going to be blocked by Daesu. Nicely done. CJM's going to go up for it. He will get to it first. It's a high ball. It will... No, Kami gets to it before the backboard. We'll bounce it out towards half field. Now Daesu setting up in towards the corner. Going to come down. He's going for the touch, but Nerd will get to it instead. Up is Lewis. Setting up again. CJM's already up for it. He's missed it, however, and Requiem will take it down the field. There is Kami, but he's going to put it high, I think. Indeed, he will. Scylla can't get to it. Nerd puts it wide. It's still an open net. Requiem coming through, and CJM won't be able to stop him. Requiem taking the 3rd goal now for Masterminds.
I'm sure the claims there will be they were all deliberate passes, whilst all 3 could have just been straight-up goals, but Requiem does come through, finishes it off in the end, gives Nerd the assist. 3-0 now the score. Very difficult for Scylla to come back, as we haven't seen too many strong plays from this game. They've had a couple of shots on, but still nothing to really beat this Masterminds defense. And Lewis is going to whiff on that one. Nerd puts the shot on. CJM able to clear this one onto the wall. He's going to follow this one up, pops it into the roof. Daesu will be on this, knocks it forwards. CJM doesn't get a second touch, and Requiem able to make the save. Just sits there in net. Requiem to clear it out to the side. Kami's going to follow that one through. Gets the touch onto the wall. Trying to play this one forward. He's going to get... No, he does get the second touch again. Playing it onto the backboard. He's going to try and touch this away, but Daesu gets in there. Plays it onto the wall for CJM. Lou's going to try and follow this one up. This is the chance. Scylla in there, but Requiem with a lovely save away as CJM tries to take it back up. And Requiem clearing it out yet again.
Here we go then. Scylla, the last roll of the dice. They really need to be getting something quick. They want to be in this match and with a chance. It's going the wrong way, however. Mastermind's trying to get it out of there. Lewis does well to just sort of squeeze it forwards a little bit. Here comes CJM. He's looking for the corner. Lewis is going to come through, but Nerd gets to it first, and he's got the clearance. Requiem now down the field. See if Scylla is going to be there. Yeah, Daesu comes through, takes it to the side, but he set it up for Kami. Kami going to take it down. Oh, Requiem nearly getting to it first. In the end, now Lewis finds Daesu. Daesu gets it forwards. We're into the last 10 seconds, however, Nutters. It's just not going to happen for Scylla. 5 seconds to go. They can't quite get it. CJM coming through, but it's cleared out by Requiem. Kami taking it down. Requiem maybe going to go for the shot. He won't get there in time, however. Masterminds with a very clean game number 2. And it's not looking good for Scylla. They're going to have to reverse sweep Masterminds if they want to be able to get their first win of the split.
Yeah, definitely not looking outstanding for them. only, well, you see CJM, he got 4 shots on goal, but literally everything saved out. Nerd getting 3 of those saves, Kami getting the 1, a couple of other shots obviously coming out from Desu and Lewis, but none of them really troubling that Masterminds defense, and really that's what they need to do. They need to be putting as much pressure on them as they can. Just try and get those plays working together. Masterminds coming out, playing nice and strong, getting a lot of passes going, whether they're actually leading to the goals or not. They're just, you know, putting some absolute pressure on. They're dropping like an anvil on this Scylla defense, and they're just breaking through and getting these goals in, I suppose, a timely fashion, I'd say.
Quite true.
Anyway, into game number 3 here. Masterminds on match point here. They looking, well, just a bit too strong for Scylla at the moment. Nerd's going to be underneath this one. Plays it over the top of Lewis. Requiem coming across. Pinches that one into the wall. Desu gets the touch away. CJM with a shot up. It's high. Kami does manage to get it away. Could have been a backboard play, but nobody able to get onto that one. Nerd clears this one away. Desu not able to get the shot on. CJM following this one up. Knocking this one central. Kami's there. Comes off the wall. Attempted Spider-Man. Didn't really need it. And Kami seems to be the star player for Masterminds at the moment. Really getting a lot of these shots on. Getting a lot of these saves. Nerd getting a nice early save here. This is dropping in, but Kami goes up. It's off the post. Sorry, crossbar instead. And Masterminds just able to clear for the moment. Kami trying to get this one away. And CJM's getting it central, and Nerd just keeping Masterminds in this so nicely.
Yeah, Scylla very attacking so far in this match. They're looking pretty good. There's a very nice passing play that nearly worked out for them before, but in the end they just weren't able to get it past the defense, as Masterminds didn't do. Well, now Desu on towards target. Requiem comes through, and it just sneaks past the back of Desu, so they can't continue to pressure forwards. And here we go, CJM. That's a big clearance down the field. Getting it down, but no, it's actually it's been bounced off the wrong way. Now here we go, it's back into the orange half of the field. CJM can't get the shot. Oh, Requiem coming through there with a very fast shot. I think it was Lewis in the net. Couldn't do anything about that at all, Nutters.
It was nice and high. CJM not getting the touch on it. It was Lewis, you were correct. Couldn't really get onto that. It's always a shame when you see them. They just need to jump that sort of millisecond earlier. It just doesn't come out. Reaction is obviously key in this, and just unlucky not to be able to get behind the ball enough. Nerd taking this one up now. Plays this onto the back wall. It's going to be CJM to try and clear this one away for Scylla. He does succeed. Kami playing this one. It's flying over the top of the net. They will just leave this one to drop back, but Kami gets control of it yet again. Mastermind's really not relenting on this, well, this hardcore attack. And Requiem's up. He's going to try and redirect this, but luckily Lewis gets up, predicts the shot was coming in, gets a touch away. CJM trying to clear this. Kami putting this pressure on, getting this one central. It's up high. Desu able to clear it out. There's a chance for Lewis going forward, but it doesn't manage to make it anywhere past Requiem. CJM trying to play this one out of the defensive corner. Nerd is on the wall. Might be able to get a touch away, but Kami getting this one down. Dropping central. CJM gets the touch, but Requiem coming through. Desu, luckily enough, gets that one away. Nerd playing this one onto the back wall. This will be a lovely goal. Plays it with himself. And the goal's now leading 2-0 to Masterminds.
Scylla just getting caught out there with 2 players going for the same ball and both just going straight past it. You don't like seeing that happen too often. It doesn't you feel too good. And especially in their situation, Scylla, that's definitely not what they want. Here we go. They've got the ball forwards. Lewis is down there waiting for it. It's going to be able to get it's onto the wall, and Nerd somehow gets it out of there. Great work there by the Masterminds player. Gets rid of Desu as well. It's a 3-on-2. It's coming down. Requiem gets to it first. Desu's going to have to scramble to be able to get that. Somehow makes the save. Very good work there by Desu. Kami now trying to take it forward. CJM on the wall. Will be squeezed out to the other side of the field. Through comes Nerd. See if anyone's going to try to get the clearance. No, not yet. It'll be Desu getting to it first after all. Requiem just stopping it there on the wall. There's CJM getting into the corner. Bounces off Desu, and that's not what they wanted. Kami now with the clearance. Bounces off the top of Requiem. It's a nice little play, but not on target, and so they can't do anything with it. Lewis trying to get it out of there. Nerd only being able to put it sideways. Requiem coming through now. CJM will have to get the save. Does very nicely there to get it over Requiem, who is still following after the ball. CJM now trying to take it forwards. Lewis can't get the block there on Requiem's shot, as now he's actually set it up in the center, but nobody will come through. CJM flipping it forwards. Nerd now putting it out to the right. No one is there, and Desu will clear onto the wall.
Yeah, Requiem comes through, plays this into the corner. Lewis should be able to get the clear out here, but instead it's left for CJM, who actually gets a nice touch, but it is played away by Kami as well, who gets it back down central. Luckily enough, I believe that was Daisu coming through, able to knock that one away, and it'll be Requiem coming through onto the wall. CJM actually getting up on this one, might be able to get a play here with Daisu. Possible miscommunication there, but it does drop nicely into the center. Instead, it is cleared away by Requiem. CJM has a chance here, he could drop this back in. It's central, it's there, Lewis! Just can't hit it, whiffs that one. Daisu drops it in, but Requiem is going to be able to get this cleared out. No need for the save really coming in there, and now it's just not looking good for Scylla. There's 50 seconds on the clock. They're down, but Daisu coming through could just get Scylla back into this game.
It might be just enough, not only the game, but the series as well. That's what we got to think about. They're on match point at the moment, Masterminds, and they've got themselves a lead in this third and deciding game, possibly. So here we go, Scylla. They're getting themselves, they're just one goal behind. They need to try to find something. They've got to look forwards again. And that's an awkward ball. Daisu will get it forwards. He gets it over one. Lewis is there, but it will be stolen by Requiem, taking it down the field. CJM now looking for Lewis. Can't get it. Ball bouncing forwards. Requiem setting it up. Here comes Kami. Can't get the touch, however, and he's got to be careful now as Daisu. Powerful shot down the field. Nerd can only pop it up. This is an opportunity now for Scylla, but Nerd will get to it first and clears it off the backboard very nicely. CJM, though, will get to it first. Setting it up. Can't get to it in time. Kami out to the corner. Lewis trying to set it up in the center once more. Daisu will get to it. It's possible another setup. Oh, he gets the dunk down, but it's not on target. Nerd will get the clearance out there. Kami is there in support. They get it past them. 10 seconds to go. It's down the wrong end of the field. Kami looking for the setup. Lewis is there on the wall, trying to bring it down. What can he do? It's an awkward bouncing ball. Requiem rolling it around, and the ball will bounce. No, it'll be Nerd to come through and pick up the third goal in the match. They win the series 3-0. Masterminds picking up their first win.
That was absolutely lovely. Masterminds doing a great job coming through, absolutely dominating over Scylla in this series. Scylla just not looking in it at all tonight, and very unlucky for them. Masterminds picking up their first series win out of this entire season so far, doing a great job at it, and really just, I suppose, proving that they do deserve to be here, and just being able to keep themselves alive for the LAN. However, at this time, we're going to go to a short break, and hopefully we'll be back. We've got the rejects up against Corvidae right after this.